From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Dart. The pressure going to cave in on him. He will go down.
We can feel this crowd all the way up here in the press box, Mike. I mean, one play in, one sack later, and this crowd is rocking.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll run out of the gun with Scalaboo. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up 3rd down.
6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Trying to connect with Cam Scalaboo coming out of the backfield. And it's going to be 4th down. A lot can go wrong here in the rain, but this one is away. This returnable from inside his own 40. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50 and set up the offense with a short field. They send Godwin in motion. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. That's Ibuka in motion. 2nd down throw from Mayfield. Loading up, launching downfield. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. Had the defender body his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
3rd down. And
the shotgun. Mayfield. And that one's going to be shut down. They are short of the line to gain. No first down, and the punt team will come on here on fourth down.
In punt formation for Tampa Bay.
Here's Dixon's punt on the way. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there.
The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, Smith. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
Over the middle, complete. It's Mitchell. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing now is Gino.
This is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge. Looking to put a drive together. He'll begin by dropping it off to Montgomery. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
2nd and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Open man, that's Jaden Higgins. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6, and it's 3rd down.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker. 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And now off to the races down the right side. Well, unfortunately, no win on this attempt, but you can select to replay the challenge and be sure you pay attention to the challenge. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Quick throw by Stroud, complete out wide. And he's got this down to the 35. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. The Texans offense ready for 1st and 10. Montgomery back to the ground. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And Stroud now to throw. Well, this is Montgomery with a grab over the middle. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, at the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, they didn't fall behind any further thanks to that missed field goal, but still staring at this 4th quarter deficit. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Throwing is Williams. And he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the Caleb going to throw right away. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
22 yards. That's another Bears first down.
To the air, Williams. This is the tight end, Njoku. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a second down here.
Complete to number 83. It's a gain of 16.
Here's Williams.
Brings up second down.
This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, first and goal. Looking to throw is Williams. Flush to his right. That is incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
The quick slant caught. They'll give him a dozen on the pitch and catch, but now they're up against a third and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. David Njoku, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Bears go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
Dolphins, nothing.
So that one a 13-play drive in total. And the end result is a Bears touchdown. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they're going to have terrific field position as they finally get to him, but just shy of the midfield stripe. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. And a look here at their signal caller, the 5th-year quarterback.
The secret to his game and his success, incredible chemistry with each and every one of the guys who catches passes with him. And not only does he ask them to stay after practice or meet him before practice, he actually demands it because he knows if they have that kind of chemistry built up, they'll be hard to beat each and every ball game.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Working out of the gun. Here's Oladokun. Little short pass here to Hill. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. They don't want to waste this outstanding field position on this opening drive as they come up on 3rd down. And Oladokun going to throw it here. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter. As they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. From the gun, here's Williams. And that is taken in by Njoku. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
26 yards. And the Bears, first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Back to throw. Williams. Right back to Njoku. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a 2nd down here. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Eluding the pressure right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. David Njoku, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Bears take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal.
Bears 14. Dolphins
5 plays there on that drive. And it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Now Oladokun. Philip Dorsett hauls it in. It's a 14-yard pickup, but it'll still be second down.
It's a gain of 14 and brings up second down.
Oladokun to throw. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Oladokun. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
A gain of 16 yards. And a Dolphin first down.
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. 2nd and 20. Here's Oladokun. Pressure, and he's taken down. The Bears sack. So 2 quarters down. Well, time is of the essence. We breeze through halftime, and we are ready for the second half.
Cairo Santos to kick
Welcome
off
back.
for
Charles and
Chicago.
I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Oladokun. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Oladokun. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? They do go for it. Here's Oladokun. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Dolphins first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long. Oladokun looking to pass it. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. So it's kind of more of the same offensively. This was a team needing to come out in this 3rd quarter with a little fire. Instead, they put the ball on the ground.
And you know that has to be the discussion at halftime because they're down 2 scores. We got to come out with a little bit more urgency than we had in the first half. Now that urgency falls on their defense because they can't fall down 3 scores and hope to come back and win this game.
He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now a timeout called for by the defense.
First down and goal to go.
To throw, it's Williams. Looking middle, and that's complete. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And that's going to leave them with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. They'll go play action here with Williams. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. Interested to see what they dial up here. 3rd and goal with a lot of green between them and the end zone. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. David Njoku laying himself out in the end zone. And the Bears will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And it's now 21-0.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos out now. He'll kick it away. Here comes Philip Dorsett now to return it. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Looking to throw. Oladokun. Caught on the right side by Dorsett. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
At the 25-yard line.
To throw, Oladokun. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw here. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a 2nd down here. Back now at Soldier Field. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here. Touchdown, Bears! David Njoku, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears up the lead to 4 scores now here this 4th quarter.
The kick is good.
Santos with the extra point. And that makes the score 28-0.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos out now. He'll kick it away. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Now back to throw. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like in the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Incomplete. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
And we'll see if the defense wants to stop it as they take the knee. looks like he'll throw here. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. They'll go. Here's Williams. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Intended for David Njoku. Turnover on downs.
First carry for Kenneth Gainwell. He can't get him down. 4 yards on the pickup. It'll be second down.
It'd be hard to say that the defense wouldn't be ready for a first down run. When you gain that kind of yardage against a defense that's really kind of geared to stop that play, your confidence has to rise, and now you've actually opened up your playbook. If you want to throw the ball now for play action, you're good to go.
Congratulations.
First play is to the air. On target here to Njoku. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. So through some pretty blatant interference, he found a way to make the catch for the first down, Brock, and they can decline that penalty.
You know what you don't find in the NFL, Kate? You don't find receivers that aren't hungry. When that ball's in the air, they want to eat, and they will fight, and they will scratch, and they will claw through contact to make sure they get their touches.
To throw is Williams. Fits it through the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Second down at the 32-yard line.
Throwing on second, Williams. That one's incomplete over the middle.
Incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
He finds Njoku complete. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line.
17 yards.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Bears, first down. First down and goal to go.
From the red zone on first. Here's the hook up again to Njoku. And there it is. Touchdown, Chicago. David Njoku on the 12th play of that series. Well, he couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Returnable from the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So now we'll get a look at the other offense as the Chargers take the field. And it's going to be the 4th-year man from The Ohio State University leading the way. It's C.J. Stroud.
It didn't take C.J. long to really show that his talent, his accuracy could play. His rookie year, he was awesome. But in some ways, Kate, I think he's played under the weight of those expectations, where he's just got to free himself up.
Second down.
They will not get another playoff. We're at the end of one. It's an early lead for the Bears. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports. Second down throw for Stroud. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Keeply there defensively.
They'll go from the gun with Wilson. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be fourth and very long. Fourth and forever coming up.
3 plays and out. It's fourth down.
Stroud's going to throw for it. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the Bears take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Williams set to pass. Finds a seam down the middle. There's the stop, but 22 yards given up before it. And that's going to give the Bears the first down.
22 yards.
That is not easy to do in this league. Consecutive, chunk, explosive plays through the air. This defense is reeling. They're on their heels.
Now here's Williams. And this will wind up incomplete, so the failure to connect brings up second down.
Intended for David Njoku. It's now second down and 20.
Now Williams. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Brings up third down and 7.
Williams will look to throw. Ooh, that looked like a pick for a second, but it hits the end zone grass. They are very fortunate to get this one back, but now they've got fourth down. All right, here we go. They nearly gave it away on the pick, but the offense still out there, and they're looking for 6. On fourth down, it's Williams. He drops it. Another kick slips through their hands, but this time, Brock, they're still getting the football off. Turnover on downs.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
He takes a knee, and that's going to run out the final couple seconds of half number 1. Dealing with some time constraints, it seems. We'll bypass halftime and get right back to the action. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Emmanuel Wilson to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
To the air, Stroud. Finds the in route complete. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Brings up second down at the 29-yard line.
Here's Stroud. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
A gain of 45 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
Off the play action. Here's Stroud. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
It's now second down and 20.
Stroud. That one's complete over the middle. And he gets home. Touchdown, Chargers.
Touchdown, LA.
So well done there to come up with a touchdown and get within an extra point of tying this ball game.
So much of this game of football, Kate's about answering back. Punch, counterpunch. You give up a score, that's okay. We've got confidence in our offense. They can get those points back, and they deliver right there.
That one right down the middle. That ties things at 7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Wandale Robinson now to return this. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there.
First and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. First and 10. Williams to throw. His top target, Njoku, has another one. And this one will get them into enemy territory. Hit and stopped quickly, but the catch moves into the 48.
You know, with some of these tight ends today, you could put 2 guys, heck, put 3 guys on them, and they still find a way to make those catches. With how they move at their size, they really are the ultimate matchup advantage.
There's the stop. Looks to be about 7 yards on that play. And that's going to earn Chicago the first down.
That's good for the Bears. First down.
To throw, Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. We're tied at 7 apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Called in by Njoku, left side. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago! David Njoku. First return scored. Now he's got a receiving one, too. Santos adds the extra points. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead.
Bears 14, Chargers 7. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Now they send their back in motion right. Back to throw. He's not going to be able to get rid of this. They got to him. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
Sacked. A loss of 7 yards. It's second down.
Setting up to pass. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
Obviously not a tough call to make here. It is 4-down territory from here on out. The tough thing is to find a play you could execute in this moment.
Now to throw. Archer's going to get there, and he goes down. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
Sacked. A loss of 4 yards.
Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. So with this one seemingly in their pocket, a chance to pad the lead here, first and goal. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And they'll get him down at the 7-yard line. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Ball placed at the 7. It's second and goal. They're going to pass it here. Cut near the goal line. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Chargers 7. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return starts from the goal line. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Now it's Stroud. And this is going to be incomplete. They were on him right off the snap, and that hit altered the throw. And that brings up second down.
It's now second down and 20.
Here's Stroud now. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
It's a gain of 19, but it's third down.
Here he is to throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up. Could be our final play here, or a turnover would stop the clock. Desperation time here on fourth. And it's incomplete. They dial up their benched effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Looking at our likely final play here.
Turnover on downs.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. On target here to Njoku. And nothing to speak of after that catch as the completion gets him down to the 21. All right, you picked up the win. Nicely done. Throwing to start this game. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. It's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Goes into the nickel set, third down. Here's Williams. And the pick is dropped. He had the turnover in his hands. Couldn't hang on to it. That's going to be an incomplete pass, though. Make it fourth down.
He was covered by Brian Asamoah.
Williams set to pass. Has a man downfield. It's Pittman. And the fourth down gain takes him across midfield to the opposing 40. And they've got a fresh set of downs. Well, we all know teams are embracing this more and more, Brock, but boy, from your own side on a play like that, you had better convert.
If your offense doesn't cash that check, it's your defense who's got to pay the bill. But they get it done, and kudos to them.
And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up second down.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. He stops here, gain of about 7. And that's going to be good for Bears first down.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Bears first down. First down.
On the red zone now. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And this is down all the way to the 3.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
Brown. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Just shy of the goal line.
Give them 3 yards, and they're just inches away on third down. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Intended target there was David Njoku. And that forces them to 4th and goal. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. 4th down, Williams. And the decision pays off. Touchdown, Bears. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Returnable from the 1. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
And motion the tight end over. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Connects with his back, Jaleel McLaughlin. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Tried to float that one in, and the defender's there for the interception. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
41-yard line.
Here's Brown to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one. He shocks him with those heavy hands, knocks off that blocker, and knocked down that one. It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
He's down as that play goes for 26 big ones. That's good for the first down.
6 yards. And the Bears first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Williams will look to throw. That pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15.
4 yards. Complete to number 4. A pickup of 18 yards.
On second down, Williams.
At the 15-yard line.
And what a risk, but he can't hang on. No interception, but nearly a turnover in the end zone. Going on a bit of a speed run, it seems. We are flying past halftime and going right to the start of the third quarter. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Takes it just shy of that end zone. He dodged the tackle. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
On the return, the Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And the defense coming out firing here to start this second half, partner. Good hit there to break up what would have been a catch. It's second down.
Second down and 20.
From the gun, a carry by McLaughlin. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down is going to end up in a loss of yards. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And they bring him down, so that stop could bring out the Bengals punt team.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. The defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a fourth down.
And they got home, sacked him on fourth down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
He's brought down.
We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Still a good bit of work to do here, Brock, as they come up on it, second and goal. Brown again. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. Backed up the last 2 plays. Got to go in the right direction here. It's third and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Caleb Williams brought one back earlier and now takes one across.
Just a tremendous effort. And really, this is a play where you can look at the facial expressions of the 2 sides and know exactly what happened. Offensively, you are smiling from ear to ear that your quarterback's a difference maker. Defensively, just demoralized that you couldn't find a way to stop that scramble.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll play action on first down. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be second down.
It's now second down and 20.
They're throwing it. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down. So the frustration spilling over a little bit on that play, Brock, choosing to just get rid of it, even though we did have a receiver in the area.
Yeah, I think that's right. You know, I'll co-sign on that. Frustrating. It's just been that kind of ball game, just not in any rhythm. Really, the defense dictating so much.
Here he goes, third and long. Boy, this offense staying on skates. It's another loss here. Calais Campbell. And that brings up fourth and very, very long.
Awareness. That's what I call it, Kate. Awareness. You got to have a game awareness and understand the situation. Third and long, you should never take a sack. Put the ball in play or throw it away, but don't take a sack in that situation.
And they get to him. The fourth down gamble backfires with a sack. And it's a turnover on downs inside the red zone. So after we saw fourth down last snap, now we've got first and goal. Brown on the inside give. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. Final timeout taken by the Bengals. So from the 3, here's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
There's another 4.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical third down call.
2 yards standing between this unit and 6. Here's third and goal. And we won't have another snap. That is the end of our third quarter. It's the Bears with possession and a fairly comfortable lead to begin the fourth quarter. Running for it with Brown. Give him 1 yard on that play. Another good stop, and that forces fourth and goal. Well, they sure were dug in. They were ready for the run there, just like the play before it, Brock. Got him stopped short.
Yeah, more than likely they knew a run was coming, but that doesn't take anything away from their effort to make the stop. That just defensively.
And he is in with the dive. Touchdown Bears. Chase Brown getting them the lone yard that they needed. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So now here comes the Bengals on offense. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that.
The 30-yard line.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
There defensively.
Here's a throw. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one. They've got to go for it in his spot, Brock. This is fourth down. They're going to try to throw for it. Gets himself free. Trying to push deep downfield. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Incomplete. It's a turnover on downs.
It goes to a knee as Tom winds down in this one. And that does it for that challenge. You picked up the victory. Keep things going. There's more out there to overcome.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got his man, Wandale Robinson. And that'll that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that first down play.
It seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's good for a Bears first down.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Njoku. And they dig themselves out of that hole rather effectively. Gain of 19 on 1st and 20.
At the 34-yard line.
Now Brown. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's good for 11. And a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. This one is caught by Robinson. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter. They've got a second down and 11. And it'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up.
Bears first down.
Brown. He'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1.
It's a gain of a yard.
The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Chase Brown. Touchdown Bears. Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. He gets it to go, and the Bears will take a 7-0 lead.
Bears 7, Broncos nothing. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is taken in at the goal line. We'll get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Wide open, middle of the field. He's got his receiver. Here's second and 3 to go.
A gain of 17 yards brings up second down at the 39-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. He'll get this to Irvin Charles. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
To number 85. A gain of 31 yards. First down, Broncos.
Come to the line. Got some work to do now. It is second and long. Back to throw. Just getting worse and worse until they finally bring him down.
A 15-yard loss. And it's third down.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go.
To kick off for Chicago.
Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the third quarter begins. This will be returned from the 6. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. He'll look to throw. This one complete right side.
Pass complete to Colton Dowell. A gain of 9 brings up second down at the 34-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, they're going to get him again. 2 plays, 2 sacks by the defense. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever.
And it's 3rd down.
Now they'll set up to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he will get some yardage there on the scramble, but not nearly enough. And that's going to bring up 4th and long.
3 and out. 4th down.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. A carry here for Brown.
This is one of those plays where you got to give them some love after. Let them know it was an outstanding run and all that. Because even though it was a good effort, it's hard not to feel disappointed, Mike, that they somehow weren't able to move the chains.
And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Bears 1st down.
Now Williams going to keep it himself. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. Going in the wrong direction. Now 2nd and goal from the 12.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall. They're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up 3rd down.
They'll run. Oh, yeah. And the defense rallies to the ball. Brings them down at the 5. It's 4th down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 4th down and goal.
And they do not get the defense to jump. Good idea. Defense hangs in there. And we are done with the 3rd quarter. We begin the 4th with 4th and goal. And they'll run. And he is not going to get there. Short of the marker. And that's going to be a turnover on downs. They'll drop to throw. And he'll somehow manage to get rid of it. He took a shot, too. The pass falls incomplete. They'll come up now for 2nd down. From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. And he just does manage to get rid of this one. Hounded by the defense. They nearly got him. Incomplete, setting up 3rd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline. It all came down to that play. The offense finds themselves trailing, all out of their timeouts. The defense knew they were 1 stop away from ending this game, and they came up big when their team needed it.
From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. They'll run here with Brown. And nothing there. He'll duck forward just to get back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and goal.
Yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
On the ground, it's Brown. And this defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop him for no gain. And now it's 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th and goal.
They'll indeed go. It's Williams. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. Now Williams. There's a short throw caught by Njoku.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So I'm not really sure if it would have mattered, Mike. I don't think they were going to have enough to pick up the 1st down either way. But at least if that ball's completed, 3rd down's just a little bit more manageable. Because now after the incomplete, they find themselves in 3rd and pass.
That is brought in. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
32 yards. And the Bears 1st down.
Here's Brown. Not much. 2nd and long coming up.
Tatum Bethune on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd down at the 37-yard line.
To throw is Williams. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? Here's a test on 3rd down. That's caught inside by Pittman on the slant. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
And they won't be able to draw them offside. Time has run out here in the 1st quarter. Bears in possession here to start the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 4th down coming up. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down. He'll drop to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd down and 20.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Quick throw here is complete. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. It is 3rd and long.
And it's 3rd down.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll try to run for it. He elects to go down to the ground and give himself up. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go with that one. Let's get it to the sideline and live to see 2nd down.
Roger McCreary on the coverage.
They'll look to throw again. And Gets left side to Tucker. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. Looking for the home run ball deep downfield. And that is incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Again, working deep downfield. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Wandale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time. And that will lead to a 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's caught downfield by Robinson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
That's good for a Bears.
A run on 1st and goal. And he'll take this one in. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Chicago.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Bears 7, 49ers nothing. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Closing seconds of this first half, and this kickoff is away. On the return, it's Tank Bigsby. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 41-yard line.
He's going to dial up another deep ball. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the third quarter begins. Bigsby to return it. Now a hit, and he lost the football. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
They'll stick with him again. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. It's
3rd down and 9.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
And the Bears 1st down. 1st and goal.
Here's a run. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 49ers 1-yard line.
Now this looks like a design run. And he's going to go backwards. Taken down at the 6.
Tatum Bethune
3rd and goal.
It's a loss of 4. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Some determined running, but they're going to stop him short of the goal line.
That one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes, and now this offense has a decision to make here on 4th down.
They'll try to run. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Chase Brown. Touchdown Bears. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
Well, that's what you call a statement drive right there, Mike. You've got the lead, second half of the ball game, and you can feel you're really starting to wear down this defense. And this is about as good as it gets. Long drive, and then you get down there tight, and you're able to punch it in on the ground and just continue to extend this lead.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter. Now a screen set up for Bigsby. Room to run past the 30. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this third quarter. They'll throw out of the gun. Out wide. That's Bigsby. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. They'll look to throw yet again. And a battle for this one. It is caught by the receiver. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down. To throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him. Here we go. This is fourth down.
8 yards. And it's fourth down.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Oh, a loose football. And this will be recovered by the offense. So no run back at least, but it'll still wind up a turnover on down. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee.